I coordinated this event as a student, and I pretty much did everything, I like to think. A little bit of everything. Competitions was handled by another club, and I try to, oversee as much as I could. I organized them in a fashion that was easier for the workers, but they did most of the actual organization in-house. So I wasn't in the events creating the competitions. I have to give a lot of credit to BCDC. They did a great job of putting together the competitions and the other events. Drone hacking was done by the department. They did a good job with that. And then we also had a guest from Slippery Rock who brought in his own competition.
We essentially coordinated all of the kind of like fun activities and like hacking activities that you can have at the school at this event. So 5 in total, with the drone hacking being kind of like the biggest one. Like that was like the main event for this. Wi-Fi hacking that we've had before, as well as the OSIF and forensics.
Basically what our setup was here that the Army brought in, they brought in a drone and we had to take it over while someone else was controlling it and gain control of it ourselves and then fly it through an obstacle course. So there's a few different routes you could go about that. We used a technique where we just send packets to the drone itself to de-authenticate it, and then we took over control from our end and flew it. It was a timed competition, so whoever could hack the drone, take it over, and fly it through the obstacle course, the fastest one. And then at the end, they did a head-to-head thing where we kind of battled it out to try to gain control over the other team and see who could get it to their side first.
And the drone kind of acts like a Wi-Fi,
like a home router.
Yeah. Oh, router or access point.
Yep.
So this access point is essentially broadcasting, looking for someone to connect to it. So when someone's connected to it, which was the person like running the challenge, we would then try to disconnect them. Essentially there's a few commands that you follow with certain syntax.
You have a client, or like you would be connected to a network. In this case, that network is the drone. So you're sending information back and forth, and we call those packets. You think of them like packages going back and forth. The packages that you send then to the person that's connected to it they're malicious, and they're telling them that, hey, you need to disconnect from this router. And we're basically tricking their device into thinking that the router is telling them to disconnect. So they disconnect, and that gives us the opportunity then to take their place on that network and control it. At the university, we got 3 drones to practice this hacking, and we're also going to look into doing forensics on the drones too. So now that this is over, we're going to take the drones and see, if someone flies them around and then we capture it, can we capture, their GPS coordinates, or can we capture their video feed while they were flying it, and just kind of see what's there for us to be able to capture it in a forensics setting.